back to the channel, guys. We still have Mr. Clem in the house. And Mr. Clem, we are so happy for your patience. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's quickly dive into the issues we have at hand today. So, Mr. Clem, what do you think about our current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his party, APC? Do you think the way they are preparing for this forthcoming election, do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu still have a chance, or do you think he will stand a chance of winning this forthcoming 2027 election? What do you think? Do you think they are confident enough? Because a lot is going on. A lot is going on. What do you think about our current president having a chance in winning this forthcoming 2027 election? And what will be the fate of APC as a party? Please, let's hear from you, sir.
Anyway, thank you for having me. President Tinubu, whether he stand a chance of getting re-elected, is that what you're asking me?
Absolutely.
Well, I can tell you categorically, based on how things are today in Nigeria, I don't think so. Following the situation of things right now in the country, here, I don't think so. But yeah, this is 2 years, and the 2 years is gone.
So why don't you think so? He's doing absolutely well. People are saying he's doing well, and he is confident that he can come back. You can see a lot of people have been endorsing him. So why do you think he don't have a chance?
Yeah, let me tell you. People say Mr. President is a big strategist or whatever they give him all kind of names. Mm-hmm. But the truth of the matter is this: people, before he came into power, some people don't really believe in him, because if you check the number of votes that brought him to power, he was a president that had the lowest number of votes since the inception of this democracy. Okay, there's no president in Nigeria has ever elected that got below 10 million votes since we started this democracy since 1999.
Absolutely.
Okay, Mr. President came into power with less than 8 million votes, or 8 million, close to 8 million plus. He didn't got up to 9 million votes. Talk of 10 million. Okay, now since he came into power, 2 years is gone. We're in the month of July. Tell me what the president is going to do from now till next year, May. By the end of this year, this 2025. Campaign will start seriously on the party basis, and as it starts today, like you said, the party and some of his followers are going around endorsing him for second tenure, endorsing him for continuity. There's no problem in that. Yes, he has the constitutional right to contest again for the mandate of 8 years.
Absolutely.
If he so win. But the truth of the matter is that you need to ask yourself, how are Nigerians feeling about the government?
Are you trying to say they are not happy with him?
I don't think so. If you just go on the street. If you get out the street and ask people, how much is dollar today? How much is petrol today? This is what we have. When Buhari was there, before Buhari left office, I don't even think that we are changing dollar over 1,000. Today, dollar is over 1,500, 1,600. So, and it keeps going. They say they have stabilized dollars and the naira and whatever. No, it's not stable. Because what you're gonna get today either from the bank or from the black market is always different, week by week. But having said that, you look into the security system. The insecurity in Nigeria is so abhorrent. Check what's going on now in Benue, in what do you call it? Where the vice president came from, Borno State.
Yes.
The governor has been, complaining. The senator from there, Ali Ndume, complaining about the same insecurity in their state. And it's all over Nigeria. It's not only these two states. It happened last time in Plateau. It happened all over northern Nigeria. You come to the south, there's no place that's safe.
So you think Nigerians are not happy with President
I don't really think so. I don't really think so. But that's my own personal opinion. I don't really think so.
What do you think about his achievements currently? Do you think the much which they claimed they achieved, do you think it's not enough to convince the people
what have they achieved?
APC back.
What can the president boast today that he has achieved in this last 2 years? I don't really know. They said they started a coastal road from Lagos to Calabar, and over 700 kilometers of road. He just came on board to award, I think, commission 30 kilometers out of 700. That is too poor.
Wow.
And then why are you making it so fun and all that things? But like, I haven't said I don't really know their plan and their game strategy. What I understand that in the first tenure, the president and the government need to work hard in a way they can be able to convince the people. While you are campaigning for your second tenure, you will be telling people what you have done and what you are going to do. Unless maybe they are going to bring a strategy like Buhari did. Buhari during his own time, they didn't do a lot. But before that very time, they started doing this market women money something. The vice president was like, that very time flying all over Nigeria, sharing people 10,000 naira, and there are Nigerian people, they fall to it. By the end of they voted the president again for another 4 years. So, and they're the same APC guys. So they have their strategy, like I said. These politicians, they know what they are planning. No matter what you are thinking of, how they will make your life better, they'll know that things are not moving well. But why they are not getting it right is what I don't know. But the truth of the matter is that the president and his political party, as of today, I don't really think they will stand the chance of re-election. But not that something cannot change. They still have time. They still have time to put things on ground. From now till next year, their third year anniversary, if they can make some changes, definitely Nigerians may have some reverse mind over that. But absolutely I doubt if something was gonna change, because coming up ending of this year, the campaign is going to start, and when the campaign is started, it is very, very difficult to look into governance.
Wow.
They will focus more on campaigning how to get re-elected. So, but I know they have their strategy, and they call him a master strategy. So, my master strategist, he is planning well. He know what he's doing, because you can see some of the governors from the PDP and all the legislators, most of them jumping ship, going to APC, as if APC is doing something wonderful in Nigeria. I don't really know what's the secret, but they know they have more information more than we on the street here don't have. So they know why they are jumping to meet Mr. President on his own platform of APC. So if they don't have any hope of getting re-elected come 2027, I don't think they will be joining Mr. President to go to APC. Wow. That's why the president and his party, they have not performed marvelous well.
Okay, Mr. Clem, do you think in 30 seconds, do you think most of these governors that are quickly switching to APC party at this point in time, many of them have switched within a short space of time.
Yeah.
Do you think they are going there because they are interested in getting re-elected for a second tenure?
I think so. I think so, because most of them in Nigerian politicians, sometimes, the truth of the matter is this. Large number of Nigerian politicians don't believe in the voting pattern, what you voted is going. No. They believe in using the government machinery to hijack balls, to do all kind of stuff. So I don't think that they are going to have access to do that when you're not in the government ruling party. So I believe that they are going to the president party, APC, so that whatever being the case, the influence of the president in power will cover them.
So are you trying to say they want to hijack power?
The hijacking power is not really the right word to use. Whatever they do, they will tell that they have been re-elected. You can see 2015, 2023 election, a lot of shenanigans happen. You can see how some guys will come, they will throw the ballot boxes and smash it and destroy it in front of police officers, and nothing will happen to them. So you ask yourself, why are they not apprehended? Why can't police arrest these guys? Why can't they face the wrath of the law? But at the end of the day, they will go scot-free.
Yes.
So that will tell that they are not acting alone. They are not acting alone. They are acting based on the instruction given to them. So if the policeman cannot be able to arrest somebody who has committed a crime, you ask yourself, what is the policeman doing there? That means probably they are like information or instruction given to them.
Yeah.
So I believe that's why these political parties and all these politicians, they are jumping to the ship, going to the ruling party. As the case may be, we can never conclude. But having said that, we believe that power belongs to the people. If people decide that this governor has done well, that they will re-elect him, they will. But if people decide that the governor has not done well, they will not re-elect him. They will not re-elect him. Absolutely. I want them to vote the person out. Absolutely. And at the same time, they will be able to stand and defend their vote.
Absolutely.
The president or the governor cannot be powerful than the people that voted them in power.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the beautiful one. So lastly, Mr. Clem, I would like you to talk about this current relationship and reconciliation between Governor of Rivers State, Governor Fubara, and his predecessor, ex-Governor BK. What do you think about the current reconciliation and the peace deal which they both had currently, because everything went so silent. Nobody was hearing anything regarding the peace reconciliation. Do you think there was a condition, as people have rumored? Do you think there was a condition that was given to Governor Fubara by Wike, or there is something going behind the scenes which no one wants to talk about? Please tell us your view or your opinion about Wike and Fubara's current reconciliation. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, thank you for that question. And former Governor Nyesom Wike, the present FCT minister, he has shown that he is the godfather of Rivers State. In this present political situation we find ourselves in Rivers State, because what happened in Rivers State that he has claimed and maintained it. He never shied away from it that he brought Fubara to power. He made Fubara governor. He bought all the form for all the elective officers in Rivers State, and he delivered all of them. Absolutely. Both in governorship, in the Senate, in the House of Rep, in the House of Assembly. That for his own, I don't really think so. But whatever been the case, that is the problem between him and Fubara. They have made peace. What surprised me more is that you cannot hear anything anymore from Fubara's camp. People that do come to television last time to lambast the FCT minister, calling him names, and they will not agree. They would agree. There's no anything like that. Wow. After the peace day at the villa, they shook hand, and both the speaker too, Amewule of the guard, all of them came together. Now they say there is a family problem and they have settled their problem. That's why I tell you that these politicians, sometimes you don't fight more than they believe. Let me directly. He's what do you call it? The president said there is a suspended governor. Yes. Right now, he's still under suspension. Yes. The president has not called him back. They have a retired military officer who is now, governing Rivers State as administrator.
Okay.
But having said that, the governor, the suspended governor has been seen even in a public occasion with Wike now sitting side by side, okay, including the speaker Amewule, who is also under suspension. But right now they have settled their problem. Whatever been their case in the first time, Fubara never told us that this is A or this is B. Wike had never told anybody, say this is why he's fighting Fubara. If not that Fubara is not carrying his people along, Fubara is fighting, wants to take over his structure. Something is behind that. Yes. It's more than that. But having said so, they said there was no peace in Rivers State. There was cry, katakata, and all kind of stuff. But right now there's peace. That everybody is now. But all the same, we never had anything like killing or bombing or any kind of things like that. Even while the Fubara was there as a governor. But the president has more information which we don't have. So when the president, came up to and make that declaration, I believe that he did that based on the information before him, okay, which all of us on the street here doesn't have. Okay. So he did what he did in a way to prevent more anarchy and the chaos in the state, because nobody wants to control a state that is under duress and all kind of stuff. Absolutely. So today, if they have made peace, let it be to the interest of Rivers people. But I know that these people, Fubara must give something, and Wike must have given us something. But I don't really know what they did. They reach at this very period. What they did are the terms governing both of them. Because after their peace deal, I never hear any lambasting. I never hear any insult. I never hear any. I will not agree. I will agree. Among them, they have been working collectively. Let's believe that they have settled their differences, okay, to the be on the interest and the peaceful Rivers people, and let him come back to his office and finish his tenure. And at the same time, I wish the governor, the suspended governor of Fubara, can challenge this in court, because I don't know how the president can just come up and suspend an elected governor. Yeah. Right now he says he has suspended him for 6 months. 6 months is a very long time in government.
Yes.
So if he can go back to court and challenge this thing, let us know whether his tenure is going to end in 2027, by May 2027, or not. Because if something happened like this at the end of the day, it just continued. I don't really think so. If I were him, I would challenge this case in court. Take it to court, let court interpret to know whether he will hand over. If I thought they are going to call him back, because right now he's still under suspension. If they do call him back, he may go to court and ask him for interpretation. If I thought that his own tenure will end in 2027,
don't you think going back to court will cause more issues between him and the president, or with him and his predecessor?
It cannot cause problem, because the court is there for everybody. Whether the president, if anything happened to him today, someone like President Buhari is there, and he's a former president today. If anything happened to former President Buhari, now he will not to court. Okay? If anything happened to all these former governors, as you can see, Bella and the rest of them last time, they will still go to court. So court is here for everybody. We are not saying he should go to court because he don't want the peace. He don't want peace in his state. Or no, we just want interpretation. Because mind you, this is a young democracy. Okay, this is a young democracy. Most of our constitution, we have not tested it in court, and it's only when we tested all these powers, all these declarations in court, then the incoming president in the subsequent time will not permit carry out this illegality again. As far as I'm concerned, it's totally unconstitutional. But it's left for him. Because if he don't challenge it in court, he's not going to court to say that he's looking down on Mr. President or he don't want peace in his state. No, he's just trying to say, let them interpret the decision, the action taken against his government.
Absolutely.
Okay? Someone like former Governor Peter Obi of Anambra said, there was a time even they contested, they declared a winner. There was an election conducted in Anambra State, which the then Senator Andy Obama won the election. Okay? But Peter Obi went to court. And the court interpreted that his tenure is not yet over. And the elected governor then vacated office again. Peter Obi came back to power and complete his tenure. So there's nothing wrong in going to court and challenge the illegality carried out against you. You're not trying to cause anarchy or bring confusion in the government. No, you just let the judges, especially the Supreme Court, let them interpret the Constitution. The Constitution, the charter that Mr. President quoted, and they made the state of emergency declaration in his state. Can he suspend the elected governor? No, I don't believe so. But it's left for the governor and the people of Rivers State to take a final decision.
That's a beautiful one. That is a beautiful one. So that is what Mr. Clem thinks about the current situation of what is going on between past Governor Wike and the current governor, who has been suspended, Governor Fubara. So, my viewers, you can see for yourself. What do you think? What do you think about the issues happening in Rivers State? Why is everywhere silent after the peace deal? Why has no one talked about what went behind the scenes after the peace deal? Let's hear from you. Mr. Clem, happy to have you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We would be happy to see you once again.
My pleasure.
If you would give us the opportunity.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Nice discussing with you.
Thank you
for coming to our program.
Thank you for having me.
So please, you can hear what we have asked and how he answered. What do you think? What is your own opinion? Please let us know in the comments what you think about the current situation happening in our state and in our country. Until we see you again in our next one, please subscribe to this channel, like, and drop your comments so you can get our updates whenever we post another news, discussion, or updates for you. Bye-bye.